Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the game World of Final Fantasy.
Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock.
The story is basically that Lon and Rain have forgotten everything about their past, and also are unaware of where their mom or dad is. They're quickly greeted by the god in this realm, in a crow, and she tells them that they have to collect basically all these little monsters, defeat the Bahamutian army, the main antagonist, Grandalus, and later on in the game you figure out that you need to save your parents as well. When the game was created with the Lilican forms in mind, it completely changed the aesthetic of this game. The main characters Lon and Rain, when in their giant form, are definitely reminiscent of the characters of Kingdom Hearts. From what we were shown in this game, we were going to be doing something that was much different from any other title in the series, which is stacking your characters in order to beat the monsters. The two main characters in this game, Lon and Rain, are able to go from their normal form like this to little form, such as these characters right here. Now, when they're in their large form, they're able to stack two monsters on top of them. However, when they go to miniature form or Lilican form, they're able to stack a large monster underneath them and a smaller monster on top. The purpose of this is to essentially acquire these other monsters' HP, combine them with your own as well as ability points so that you can defeat the other party's either monster or their stack. Something that was added to the mechanics of this game is something that is called wobbles. You can use certain abilities to weaken the other party's stack and essentially knock them over, which temporarily confuses them, and there you can kind of just pick one off at a time. Now in this game, a lot of the Final Fantasy main protagonists of the other titles, such as Final Fantasy VII with Cloud, 8 with Squall, and more like that, were able to be summoned in this game, as well as played alongside. Now even though there is a main story mode, you're able to go on side quests where you touch these main characters' souls. Now I'm not sure how this part works, you're just supposed to assume it just does how it does, but the characters seem aware that Lon and Rain are stepping in to fight the battle. However, they are at two different planes of existence and are not at the same spot at the same time. Not sure how that works, but it's kind of cute that you're able to interact and get to take a peek in the lives of these other Final Fantasy characters. By completing these side quests, we're able to see other parts of these characters or other parts of their personalities that are not shown in previous games. Everything in this game is bright, happy, sunshiny, colored with cuteness in mind. Because this is a full-length game, I would probably say that the replay value on this is going to be only moderate. Certain parts of this game were thought through and developed well, like the dungeons and the worlds that you traverse through to beat the game. However, the main town in which you keep going back to buy items from Chocobolina and the Colosseum are very limited in their design, and there's really not a lot you can do. Shiva, Ifrit, and Ramuh in this game are three of the only summons that you can fight with in your stack. The other summons in this game that are from the previous titles are brought out and are displayed as extra large monsters. That means that they are supposed to basically cast away your other monsters, and you use your ability points gauge as their attacks. You essentially sit on his shoulders and you combine your ability gauge between Lon and Rain to come up with something near 24, and each attack that he does depletes your ability gauge till it is empty, and this monster then goes away and you are returned with your normal stacks. Right here we have the Lilican forms of a few of the characters in this game. At first I wasn't sure how I thought about these new styles of the characters, simply because they're unproportionate and kind of look like the pop art characters that you can go buy at GameStop. But I would say eventually throughout the game they grew on me. and I would really like to see more collectibles like this, possibly of Lon and Rain. If you haven't played this game yet, I would say if you are a true die-hard fan of the game series, pick it up. This is definitely one to keep in your collection. I rate this game a 7, and the reason being is that even though it was extremely cute and you were able to get to explore a lot of the side stories of all the Final Fantasy characters, if you haven't played all the other Final Fantasy games, this game is a great title to pick up because you're able to learn a little bit more about them without having to beat their whole game. Thank you guys so much for watching this game review, and you can find more game reviews like this on my channel. Until next time, see you guys later.